Hi and welcome to David Tom Creation's channel. This week I am going to show you a track I've been working on based on Loop Cloud samples and also using Loop Cloud Play and Loop Cloud Drum, which I didn't really kind of go over on the last Loop Cloud video. And since I have done the last Loop Cloud video, there's been an update to version 6, which has added quite a lot of new features. So yeah, because before I was showing you Loop Cloud as a standalone plugin. So this is kind of, if you create an instrument track in Logic or whatever DAW you're using, and then if we click on that and then open app, it will open up Loop Cloud. So that's it. So this is, I mean, it looks exactly the same as when you open the app on its own. It's just now connected to your DAW. So whichever tempo in it should match up your tempo. So I've got 100 BPM in my in this track, and it says 100 BPM down here. So yeah, so what you can do is you can browse songs and then just drag them directly into whichever DAW you are using. So for the library as well has changed. This is one of the main things that's changed in version 6. So you can see it has all this extra information now kind of color coded, which is quite cool. So yeah, that makes it quite a bit easier to see what is going on. So yeah, so have a look at this. So you can see that's 1 point. So let's have a look at the free ones.
Take it now. 'Cause when we're miles apart, I feel your solar energy. Till then, you'll be.
Right, so it's changed. So this bit's kind of changed as well a bit. So, and like I said, if we can either click on this or click buy, and then purchase. So what you have to do is you have to actually click again, and then that allows you to either drag it to the desktop, or drag it straight into your DAW. And there it is. Eventually, when my Mac catches up, there we go. So if I solo that.
'Cause when we're miles apart, I feel your solar energy. Till then, you'll be.
So yeah, so that is pretty straightforward way of doing it. Like I said, I have not been doing it that way. I've been kind of dragging it to my desktop, putting them in folders. But that is just me, and that is the way that I'm doing it. So yeah, but like I said, that is pretty easy. And like I said, you can see the kind of changes to it. There's also other things over here which have changed. In fact, if we go to an instrument, it should be more. Let's have a look at this. There should be more options than that. Yeah. So if you go to it, because that was a vocal, it didn't come up. So if you go to an instrument, you can find harmonic matches, find rhythmic matches, or find similar sounds now. I mean, it doesn't always work. I mean, I tried it a few times and it came up with nothing, but right. That's why. Yeah, so let's say if you wanted to find similar, let's just find harmonic matches. It'll come up with, so there you go, it's come up with a whole lot of harmonic matches. So they should be, let's look. Not necessarily sure that anyway, you get the idea. It is beta mode, as you can see. Maybe I picked the wrong guitar the kind of wrong one to do. But anyway, you get the idea. There we go. Let's have a look at Loop Cloud Play. So this is probably the simplest one. Basically, it's just for playing melodies and stuff. So I haven't even got my keyboard attached. So I've got this horn sample. So if you go to intro sounds, this is all the ones that come with it. And obviously you can buy other packs like you can with anything. So yeah, and you can filter this by labels. So they're all Loopmasters, so you can narrow your search down. And so this is kind of easy mode, and there's also a more complex edit mode where you've got filter envelopes, LFOs, and you can add in more effects. You've got limiter, and you can switch the reverb, chorus, and delays off and on. But generally, I haven't really mucked about with these samples. And you've got a cut-off drive resonance. So I'm just kind of, I think I'm using C3 sample. So yeah, so that's play. So it's and then this is the drum one, which is a bit more advanced. So you can see it's a kind of drum machine. There is quite a few videos from Loopmasters on these, but I'll just show you. I'll just solo this so you can see what's going on. And you can mute and solo these. You can change these. You can if you can click on it, you can randomize the sample and it'll come up with a new kick. Or whichever one you click on, and then you've got your sequencer down here, which I've got switched off because it's playing in the track, but normally you would have that switched on. But and then you've got various other things, and you've also got a mixer as well for each pad. New things, and these have been, I don't know, I think slightly updated maybe on version 6, but I don't think there's, I think more of the changes were to the main Loop Cloud app, as far as I can tell, although I haven't really used the drum and play much anyway. So so there's a whole lot of samples from Mono Deluxe pack by Loopmasters. All the ones that say ALFF are from that pack, so we've got pretty much down to from there to there, apart from this Alchemy Hook synth, and then all the main vocal ones are from Ground Soul Vocals 2, which is also Loopmasters. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different vocal samples, and then there's a couple of vocal samples from the LFF one as well. Up here there's a male and a female vocal sample, and then we've got bass, pianos, 2 pianos, a synth as well. So what I did was, which I will kind of show you in another video, was convert this MIDI track, what I did was convert this audio track, this sample of the bass, to MIDI using the FlexTime version of, or the FlexTime way of converting. And then I created, so if we look at so that's the kind of waveform of the bass. So it's a really cool bass line. Right, so what I did was created the MIDI version and used this Alchemy Epic hook synth, and let's have a wee looky look. Right, let's have a go at that. Let's listen to this. Right, so pretty cool. So like I said, I'll do a video and I'll kind of go over that. Like I said, I've got a couple of risers, and then what I did was, once all this was recorded, this whole section, I did a bit of freestyling using this Hybrid 3 plugin, harmonic hi-hat. So basically just played this over the track. Just to give it a wee bit extra kind of lift. Right, so I'm just going to play through this track and let you hear what it sounds like. Well, I have to say, I am pretty pleased with that. That is absolutely that that epic hook is just so good. I did a bit of remix effect on it. I'll show you what that was. So it is in Leeds House, Simple and Epic Hook, and it's on Filter Suite version. That is just really cool. And so yeah, so I did a bit of remix effects on it, and also you probably heard on the piano, it's got a bit of remix on it as well using the filter sweeping, and that's got a bit of fat effects on it as well. The electric piano, but I mean most of the stuff I haven't actually put any effects on. I mean if you have a look, there's just nothing in the audio effects at all. So they're all pretty much straight samples. A lo-fi house, apparently. Like I said, that is it for this week. I hope you enjoyed that, and like I said, I'll do another video on converting audio to MIDI, and it's quite a cool way of using these loop plate samples and getting, so that they're you can edit them, because obviously I've kind of done a bit of quantizing this and took out a lot of the kind of odd little notes that were appearing. So yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.